Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. This is our weekly recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 4. We're already on episode 6, and we got I think it was that considered like the mid-season trailer this week? Whatever it was juicy. It was juicy, Carlos. That was a juicy trailer. I don't know how I got to the end of the episode already, but first, okay, there's a lot to unpack. But before we do any of that, it is a members only live chat today because sorry to the members. I almost completely forgot. You know, I tried at least once a month for you guys to have at least one members only live chat. And I'm going to start doing a members only actually, you know, where it's just the members. It's just the members that can see the videos, just the members that can be a part of the conversation. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming to the membership. Guys, if you would like to become a member of the channel, head on over to TheKempire.com. But if you're watching from your computer, just click the join button. Just click the join button. If you haven't already, drop your crowns, drop your elephants, drop where your location, because I would like to know where you guys are watching from. And don't forget to like the video. We are about to unpack the latest episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Don't forget, Love and Marriage DC is coming in a couple of weeks. Well, like 3 weeks. In like 3 weeks is coming. And of course, what is it called again? Damn it, I keep forgetting. Something with Carlos King. Sorry, Carlos. It's not the after show. It's the nightcap. Yeah, nightcap with Carlos King. There we go. Come on, Elephant Brain. Nightcap with Carlos King is coming after that. So that should be truly messy. Truly messy. And we'll unpack that as well. We still haven't decided whether or not we're going to do a separate live recap of Love and Marriage DC, but we might have to, because every week I feel like there's so much to unpack with Huntsville. I can't just see us doing a mashup of both. There's just so much to unpack. So much to unpack. But what we can say this episode, Tiffany and Louis, you can go. Okay, I'm being dramatic. But Carlos, just a producer's note. me giving you a producer's note. Much respect to Carlos King. He's been doing this a very long time. I don't know whose decision it was to end the episode with Louis and Tiffany. I was about to say y'all should be fired, but no. Come on. I'm so dramatic. But what you should have ended, you've been ending it so great the last couple of weeks. You should have ended it with KeKe and Mama Wanda. I'm sure a lot of people signed out when it ended on the scene, those last 8 minutes with Tiffany and Louis. No one cares about them. So many people have said that they want Tiffany and Louis to go. I haven't been one of those people, but I see what Tiffany and Louis are doing this season, because the word on the street was that she was fired from the Chambers of Commerce. So now we're at her office. Now they're hyping up, oh, you're so busy. What are you busy doing? I thought you worked at the Chambers of Commerce and then got fired. That was 5 years ago. That's like bringing up something that, you know, someone did when they were like 12 years old. 12 years old.
Oh, you was getting smart.
They love that scene as much as I do. They played it again this week. Let me see what you guys are saying in the live chat. I appreciate you all being here for our weekly recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville. We got South Carolina's in the building. What is going on? What's going on? Shout out to all of our members that are in the building. We appreciate you guys keeping the lights on here at the channel. We really, really, really do. So please understand, we don't take your support lightly. Or our subscribers. Overnight, we hit 115,000 subscribers. Look at us. Jazzy says, after being swamped in the office all week, I'm so happy to be able to join a live. Jazzy, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know everybody is busy and you guys try to watch live, but shout out to the replay crew. We appreciate you too, replay crew. I see you in the comments. I see you weighing in. I can't respond to everyone, but I do see the comments and I appreciate your wittiness. I appreciate your shade. I even appreciate the constructive criticism. Not that I saw any this week, but I'm just saying, I appreciate that. Inglewood's in the house. What's going on, y'all? Shout out to all the members. Welcome to the membership, Tina, as well. Again, guys, if you'd like to become a member of the channel, head on over to TheKempire.com. You don't have to, but these are one of the perks. members only live chat. And we're going to start adding a members only actual live where only the members will be able to see it. Okay. So shout out to the members. Let's get back into this. KeKe, first of all, is KeKe the star of the season? This is a second episode named about KeKe. The other episode was KeKe, Do You Love Me? This week, I can't remember the title, okay, I Wanda Have a KeKe. There we go. I couldn't think of the name. Debbie, welcome to the membership. Tennessee's in the building. What's going on? What's going on, Antoinette? Antoinette says only people close to Mel are her mama and her brother. Damn, the shade. The shade. Okay. Oh, Libra says no Marsau this week. Oh my gosh. You're right. I didn't, because he was so much in the trailer and in flashback scenes. I was just like, you're right. Uh-oh. Marsau, are you a friend of? I mean, we only had one scene with Martell. MIP says KeKe came back at Wanda. I appreciate KeKe. I really appreciate KeKe and what she brought this week. But Mama Wanda, we got to unpack just the clothes. Mama Wanda's, okay, let me not skip ahead. So the top of this episode, we have Taco Tuesday with Kimmi. We even got Stormy back in the mix. Stormy wasn't as shady as she normally is, but she's back in the mix, and we know we're going to get some more Stormy this week. Stormy and Tiffany are in a better place, but you already tell she's not 100% there with Tiffany. And Mel is up to her usual antics. She's up to her usual antics. So they're unpacking everything that's happened. They all were dressed in black, which I thought was interesting. They all decided we're all going to wear black today. They're having Taco Tuesday together. They're just catching up on different things. And Melody explains her connection to KeKe because Kimmi wants to know, why exactly did you invite KeKe and not Tisha to your pajama jam? Okay. And she says, well, KeKe's good friends with my best friend. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Do I believe Melody? Not really. Melody knew what she was doing by inviting KeKe. Is she using KeKe to get back at Tisha? Yes. Look, yes. I believe that. Anyone else? I believe that. Oh my God, Libra. Oh my God, Mama Wanda. She was making up all kinds of words. Mama Wanda has her own dictionary. We'll get to Mama Wanda in a second. So that conversation comes up, but also Martell comes up. And Melody being the passive aggressive, as we know and love her to be for this reality show, because Kimmi's like, I'm not going to invite Martell to Jaylen's housewarming because I know you don't want to be anywhere he's going to be. And also, I'm not necessarily feeling him right now, especially after what he posted on social media with the linebacker picture. And sidebar, the mid-season trailer is letting us know that they're about to do an Atlanta part 2 with some linebackers. I don't want to call the ladies linebackers, but I feel like, I'm like, what's happening here? This seems weird. This seems suspicious. So Melody's like, oh, so now look, now Martell doesn't have a good heart. And Kimmi's like, no, he still has a good heart, but I don't like how he's throwing me under the bus. Do you guys relate to that aspect of what Kimmi was saying? Because part of me's like, Kimmi, you with the BS. You with the BS. Now that it's affecting you, now you don't like Martell. I just don't know. Would you be inviting all of these people? I mean, this is a filming opportunity for Kimmi, but would you be inviting these grown folks to Jaylen's housewarming? It just seems interesting. I'm like, does Jaylen really want these people coming to his housewarming? If it was your housewarming, I could understand. But Melly says, I'll come because I love Jaylen. I don't know who Melody really loves in life besides her kids. Who does she and her mama? Those are probably the only, and her brother. Those are probably the only people that Melody truly, authentically love. These friends, I don't believe this relationship. I don't believe this relationship. She also talks about Destiny and her relationship and how she could have thrown Destiny under the bus at the reunion because of her text receipts. And I know, guys, there's been so much love and marriage Huntsville tea that's been spilling over. Shout out to Urban Bell Magazine. They featured the story that we did last week during our recap about Destiny and the PPP loan. Destiny, you have a lot to answer for at the reunion. I don't think it's going to play out during the season. Destiny, you have a lot to answer for. Is the chicken man the one with primary custody? Are you Blaque Chyna in the situation? And if you've been following my Blaque Chyna videos, Blaque Chyna has her kids 1 to 2 days a week. That's the word on the street. Shout out to the original Straight No Chaser. You know, we cite our sources here. Some of you are like, why do you keep saying that? Because we've been saying that. Some of y'all forget, though. I haven't had time to sit and really dig deep into because honestly, I really don't care. There's so many stories that come out about Marsau, about Martell, until we have like solid information in front of me, like the PPP loan stuff, that public website. But I've heard the things. I've heard the things. Marsau, but it seems like the Marsau cheating stuff is going to escalate further into the season. But Destiny, you have a lot to answer for. Carlos, I know you're watching. Hey. Destiny has a lot to answer for. She needs to answer, okay, what's the custody situation with her and Chicken Man? Does he have primary custody? How many days a week does he have? We need to dig deep. Don't let her get away with, no, we have joint custody. No. How many days of the week do you have your child? Also, did you or did you not? Look, this is like court. Did you or did you not receive a PPP loan? And why did you say that you did not receive one when speaking to Maurice? I need Carlos to dig deep in. Obi says Destiny has no storyline, but she does. Okay, sorry. Let me finish your sentence. And is lying and still lying with no storyline, a whole divorce and stipend situation. She said nothing. She has melt in her mouth every chance she gets. She can go. She's going to have to go if she does not answer these questions. Ooh. In my opinion, says Destiny's got an interview tonight with the old ladies. Wait, old ladies first panel? Okay. So she's doing an interview tonight. Okay. So I hope they ask her those questions. I'm really not interested in interviewing her. Trust and believe that the option has been there. Because I need these answered at the reunion in front of the other couple so they can call her out. It's very easy when you're doing a one-on-one interview for someone to say, oh, no, this is this and this and this. And then the person comes out, no, I have receipts for this. Did Melody loan Destiny money? That also came out after our live the other day. Destiny, you got a lot of explaining to do. And Destiny, I got called BS because when you went, y'all, damn it, I need some creepy music. When Destiny went over to Martell's house, did you guys notice? Okay, wait. When Destiny went over to Martell's house and she was walking up to his house, did y'all notice the music? It was like the creepy, like Inspector Gadget music. Y'all editors, Carlos King, y'all are shady, but I loved it. See, true artists like the editors are. They are artists. Appreciate when people appreciate their art. Those little things that they add, like the music behind certain scenes. And some of the music is just like, okay, we get it. But you don't notice the feeling that it's giving you. But that moment when Destiny was going up to Martell's house, the next week after Melody accused her of, talking to Martell every day, and they got her creeping up, and then she's looking back. Ooh, child. So Destiny and Martell's conversation was interesting. Look, I gotta call Destiny out on BS because she's like, Melody and I connected, on our divorces. When? Because you didn't tell her you were getting divorced until after you were divorced. But she made it seem like they had connected over that, and that's how they were connected. And I'm like, I was like, really? Because Melody was very shocked when you told her, yeah, I'm divorced. She was also very hurt. She was like, when she was looking around Martell's home, did you get everything in the divorce? I gave you that to you guys for your wedding. He's like, yeah, and I don't think Martell was joking. Melody gave this to me. She's like, your friend gave me this. So Melody hasn't been here for Destiny. I think when they got divorced, she was like, you can have Destiny. I don't want her. I mean, she's still calling me and texting me, but I don't want her. Damn. Destiny. Last season, I was rooting for you, Destiny. I was like, I like Destiny being part of the mix. All of y'all hated her. Now I see why. Because she's not giving us anything. Like the true story that's happening here probably is embarrassing for her, but at least it would give you value on the show. Look at Tisha. Tisha has not had a lot of really great moments over the last few years, but it's given her relevance on the show. And it seems as if Tisha's family probably needs their own reality show. They were carrying this episode, and basically they're going to be carrying the rest of the season, it looks like. Good for you, Tisha, I guess. Guys, if you're just joining us, this is our Love and Marriage Huntsville recap. It's something we do every single Sunday here on the channel. But if you're part of the replay crew, I want to know how you rate this episode. I want to know what you thought of this episode, the standout moments that you had. I will be dropping the call-in link for you guys to call in and share your thoughts shortly. We have almost 600 people in the building. So let's get to 200 likes, and I'll drop the call-in link for you guys to call in. Okay? Let me take a sip from my coldest water bottle. A proud sponsor of the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. If you haven't gotten your coldest water bottle, if you haven't gotten something for your coffee, if you haven't gotten their pillow or one of their ice packs, they have all kinds of things, even things for your pets. Get a coldest water bottle today, but don't forget to use the discount code KEMP10. That's KEMP10 for 10% off. More information is available in the description of this video. Head on over to coldest.com and get your coldest water bottle or something else. Thanks in advance for supporting the channel. All right, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Sebastian says, Destiny's story isn't adding up. As I said before, she has a lot to answer to. The PPP loan, the very quick divorce, custody. Honey says, Destiny was so fake for that comment. What comment? Which one? Look, which comment? I can't remember everything I just said. All right. All right. Let me move on, because the Destiny and Martell conversation, although somewhat interesting, the best part for me was her creeping up to the house and the music that the editors played. I said, I appreciate this. All right. Okay. Wanda and Tisha. Wanda, first of all, this I didn't get a picture of Mama Wanda's other outfit when she met with Tisha. Tisha, you're a little shady. You like to stir Mama Wanda's pot. You really do. Even when talking about Kimmi, you didn't really defend Kimmi, even though you and Kimmi are in a better space. You didn't defend her. You were trying to egg on Mama Wanda. You think she's a snake, Mama? Mama Wanda and her, she has her own language. But congratulations to Mama Wanda. She got her business license. Martell, allegedly, is the reason why you don't have your builder's license because of a dark past? I got to Google schmoogle. So Mama Wanda comes over with this outfit. The flower earrings. She had this big poofy thing over her jeans jacket, multicolored jeans jacket. I was like, those jeans though, those Mama Wanda and Tisha jeans are strong. Those Mama Wanda and Tisha, because I'm telling you, Mama Wanda, Tisha, and KeKe, those jeans are strong. Okay. So they had that conversation. She's coming over because she wants to speak with Marsau. She wants to speak with Marsau about her business and building her business. And I'm like, you know what, Mama Wanda, do you? Because how old is Mama Wanda? It's talking about she wants to start a new business, her food truck business. Good for her. Good for her. Not in my opinion, it says bargain hunt exclusive. Lord have mercy. Lord, honey says Wanda J. Blige heavy earrings made her lobes hurt. Made my lobes hurt. Lord. That outfit. But I appreciate her. For me, she was the highlight of this episode, Mama Wanda. But of course, Tisha brings up KeKe and the issues she's having with KeKe. She's like, my little niece. Mama Wanda. Yes, your little niece is talking about y'all. And of course, Tisha's like, I don't want to say that she's jealous, but she's alluding that KeKe's jealous of her. But apparently we find out later that, Tisha and Mama Wanda, they were in the projects. We've heard this over the years. And KeKe was the, family. What, Mama Wanda, what is a house home? Is that just a house? I was like, is that something different? She was like, house, home, house. Mama Wanda, what is that, Mama Wanda? She has her own language. I'm trying to dissect it and, dissect. I can't even speak. That Mama Wanda. But one of the best things that Mama Wanda said during this, and I'm going to quote her, never trust anybody that buys shoes that don't come in a box. Honey, I'm gonna say that too, because we're gonna get to Mama Wanda's conversation with KeKe. Mama Wanda says to Tisha, she had to take her time with it when she was putting it out, because Tisha was just like, never trust, Mama, never trust anybody that buys shoes that don't come in a box. I mean, that was a word. I think I almost got the Holy Ghost. Let me say it one more time. She said, and she took her time with it too. Never trust. And Tisha's like this. Anybody that buys shoes that don't come in a box. I didn't know that was an option. I had no idea that was an option. You could buy shoes that don't come in a box? Okay. Mama Wanda, we appreciate you. Mama Wanda still does not see it for Kimmi, even though Tisha's trying to be in a better place. She's like, oh, she shed her skin. She's no longer that. I don't know if she's not a snake anymore, but Mama Wanda's now focused on KeKe and what KeKe is saying, because she's like, nobody gonna talk about me and mines. I mean, you could take a person out the projects, but you can never take the projects out of a person. I love Mama Wanda, though. Carlos, you know what you're doing by giving us this entire episode of Mama Wanda. Okay, let me focus. Guys, if you're just joining us, this is our weekly recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Don't forget, Love and Marriage DC. They're not paying me, but they should. Love and Marriage DC is coming to own, I think it's about May 14th. I'm mixing up my dates, y'all. I think it's May 14th. Yeah, May 14th. Love and Marriage DC, starring former Real Housewives of Potomac star Monique Samuels. I'm looking forward to seeing more trailers of this. I'm willing to give it a shot. I'm willing to give it a shot and talk about it. If you haven't liked the video already, be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting our channel, but you also support other channels that talk about love and marriage Huntsville. You also support Love and Marriage Huntsville. For those that are not into it, it starts showing up on people's algorithms. So liking the video helps support them as well. So thank you in advance. Okay, so Tiffany and Melody meet up at her job. Tiffany is trying this season to change the narrative that she might not be a businesswoman, that, you know, that she got fired from the Chamber of Commerce. Have you guys been paying attention? She's like, you know, it's always nice to get a little bit of a break. You know, I've been so busy. What does Tiffany do now? Because literally we were introduced to her as the lady from the Chamber of Commerce. That's like, you know, introducing someone that like when you were in 12th grade.
Oh, you was getting smart.
She's trying to change the narrative. She's trying to change the narrative. Okay. Hold on, y'all. We have almost 700 people in the building. We're almost at 250 likes. Let's get to 250 likes. I'll drop the call link so you guys can call in and weigh in on last night's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And shout out to Discovery Plus. They're not paying me, but they should. Run me my check. Why not? The amount of times I talk about Discovery Plus, but it's worth every penny. I'm not going to even lie. It's worth every penny. We get to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville before those of you that watch it on cable. Sorry. I love it. The same with 90 Day Fiance. I just got a notification. I can watch tonight's episode of 90 Day Fiance before anyone else. Erica, we're trying to figure that out too. What's her business? I don't know. Look, I don't know. Anyways, so Tiffany and Melody have a conversation. Tiffany's storyline this season is that she is going to try and find her father. She, remember she was adopted. She's already found her mom, and she found her mom when she was with the other man who we got to see a scene with. Apparently they filmed with him. And later in the episode, she wants to break it to Louis that she wants to make this search for her father a girls' trip, because apparently he was supposed to go with her. Apparently there's going to be some issues in Tiffany and Louis's relationship this season. I don't know how much I believe this. I feel like this is pre-produced, this relationship issues. He wants to get some more nookie. I think people were tired of her trying to act as if her relationship was perfect. So now they want to orchestrate, we're having issues this season. She wants to have a baby. Y'all don't believe she's 30-something years old. She's still young enough to have a baby. She wants to have another baby, another boy, preferably. And she talks about that with Melody. Melody, damn it. Shout out to all the Scorpios. I didn't know that Tiffany was a Scorpio too. So according to Melody, she's like, I'm a good investigator. I'm a good detective. What happened with Martell? What happened with Martell? As soon as she said that she's a great investigator, I said, well, what about Martell and the baby mama, the woman he's been dating for years and cheating on you for years? I mean, allegedly, people are saying that she knew about it. But as soon as she said it, I said to myself, you can't be that good of an investigator. Well, Melody's volunteering. She was like, I'll go with you. I won't even sleep. When I'm on a case, I won't even sleep. All right. All right, Melody. So this is going to be, I don't know how interested I am. Who else is going? Who else is going on this trip? Because it can't just be Tiffany and Melody. I need Tiffany, Melody, and someone else that Melody does not like. So I want to see Kimmi. Well, she likes Kimmi. I want to see Kimmi go on this trip. I want to see Tisha go on this trip. I want to see Destiny go on this trip. I don't know the likelihood of this happening, but I'm honestly not that interested in Tiffany searching for her father. Tiffany is searching for a storyline. That's what the season is about. Tiffany is searching for a storyline. I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't need you to have a storyline if you're an interesting person. She came in with a bang and I was like, oh, all of you did not like Tiffany. And I was like, I kind of like what she's bringing to the show. Would I hang out with her? Probably not. Probably not. Honey, thank you so much for the super chat. Honey says, we don't care about Tiffany. Honey says, we don't care about Tiffany and Louis. I'm starting to think they got married just to be on the show. That's why the wedding was a surprise. Honey, are you trying to kill me here with this? This super chat is so funny. Oh, but wait, let me read it from the beginning again. So Honey says, we don't care about Tiffany and Louis. I'm starting to think they got married just to be on the show. That's why the wedding was a surprise to Louis. Happy Sunday, Kempire and Royal Court. Thank you so much, honey. We appreciate you supporting the channel. That is hilarious. Damn it. Can you imagine? Just getting married to be on the show? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time in reality TV. Just saying. It wouldn't be the first time that accusation has flown. Carlos, never again end an episode with Tiffany and Louis. Because if I wasn't recapping the show, I probably would have turned it off. Because the best part of the show was with Mama Wanda and KeKe. That was the best part of this episode. You should have ended this episode with Mama Wanda and KeKe. Before we get to that, because I'm not going to end my live on Tiffany and Louis. We'll talk about quickly Tiffany and Louis. She rents out an Airbnb so that they can have some romantic time. She's got someone playing an instrument. She's got a chef in the kitchen. She wants to talk to him about having another baby. He's like, you're too busy. And she's like, well, I also wanted to go with the girls. I wanted to make it a girls trip to go find my daddy. He's like, but I wanted to be the one to do that with you like you did with your ex. Okay, who cares? Erica says they should have cut that scene. I'm okay with them keeping it in because you have to fill the episode. I'm okay with them keeping it in, but that should have been right after she left the office with Melody. And then ended with Mama Wanda and KeKe. Like they've been ending the last couple of weeks. Last week we ended with Melody and Destiny. That was a great way to end the episode. I don't care about Tiffany and Louis and their sexy time. Or them having another child. Good for you. Guys, we are live on multiple platforms. Hey, TikTok, we appreciate you being behind the scenes. We're also live on Twitter, Twitch at TheKempire, and we're live on Facebook, TheKempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. Guys, if you're not following us there, you should. And if you haven't followed our new podcast, visual version of our podcast, 2 episodes have already come out, and that's exclusively on the Kempire Radio YouTube channel. So be sure to check that out, and shout out to all of you that have been a part of that. And a new episode, the audio version of my podcast, came out yesterday. So be sure to check that out if you haven't already. All that information is available in the description of this video, or just put Kempire Radio in your favorite podcast platform. We will come up. Don't forget to rate and review, and don't forget to download. We appreciate you guys. The video version of this weekend's episode will be coming out later this week. All right. Elsie's, you bring up a good question. I thought the same thing, but it's not the first time I've heard people doing that. Elsie says, why rent out a regular Airbnb? I'm guessing because, they have grown sons, they're filming, they want to do that. I don't know. Sometimes people do that. I know people that do that, here in New York. I'm going to get a hotel, even though you live in New York, I'm going to get a hotel in Manhattan. And I mean, this Airbnb was okay, but I don't know. I think maybe for filming, who knows? Maybe something else was happening at the house. Who knows? All right. Have we hit our goal on? Yes, we did. Guys, let's get to 300 likes. I'm going to drop the call link, but let's get to 300 likes. Again, liking the video supports our channel, but also supports other channels that talk about love and marriage, Huntsville and reality TV. It also helps promote the show. So like the video, just in case you forgot. All right. Let me drop the call-in link so you guys can call in and share your thoughts while I weigh in and share my thoughts on Mama Wanda confronting her niece, KeKe. All right. Let me just drop this first. Bump. There we go. All right. So Mama Wanda pulls up to KeKe's house. KeKe apparently has a new home. We still don't know exactly what broke down the relationship, what exactly Tisha told Mel back in the day, 4 or 5 years ago. I don't like the fact that KeKe keeps bringing up something as her excuse for being friends with Melody. That to me is not a real excuse. But I still like KeKe. But I don't think that's an excuse. If you guys have put that situation to bed, I don't understand why you're still defending the fact that you are friends or breaking bread or dropping tea to Melody. Thank you so much, Born to Win. Yes, I like that name. Born to Win. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Okay. All right. We have quite a few people already backstage. We appreciate you guys. Hold on one second. Let me continue with this. Denise says, Kempire, did you notice Destiny was looking over her shoulder like someone was after her? Denise, did you just join us? Did you also notice the music that they were playing as she was walking into Martell's house? It was sort of like da-dun, 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 da-dun. I was like, what's happening here, Destiny? Maybe she's concerned. Destiny has a lot of secrets, I feel like, that she's not sharing on the show. I don't know, Destiny. Reality TV is not where you want to be. I'm just saying. All right. KeKe says, next, not a big deal. You're talking about Tiffany and Louis. Mm-hmm. Well, anyways, so the conversation between Wanda and KeKe. So KeKe is drinking from a plastic thing, her wine. And she was I think it was, yeah. She said, Mama Wanda says, hood rich or hood bitch. And she's like, I'll leave the hood bitch into you. KeKe is reality TV gold. She is not afraid of Mama Wanda, and we need someone like her in the mix. I'm enjoying KeKe. Is everyone else enjoying KeKe? The conversation, the back and forth between KeKe and Mama Wanda was so interesting because she's not afraid of her. And she was giving her little jabs. I was like, okay. But Mama Wanda, during her confessional, saying image, and I should have wrote down the sentence. Oh, wait, hold on. Honey, you had said something, I saved it. Honey says, Mama Wanda Mama Wanda said KeKe is image of Tisha, translation, envious. I mean, I kind of used the context clues, but I just like, why image? Why image? But they reveal, ooh, hold on. They reveal that there has been this inner family issue between Mama Wanda and her brother and comparing the daughters to each other. Mama Wanda and Tisha came from the projects. They came from a home house. I had to assume she meant like a house. That Mama Wanda, we appreciate you, even you and your dialect. Honey, it's okay. Honey says, excuse my type. It's all right. I understand when you're passionate about what you're writing, you're like, it's okay. The language that we should be more concerned about is Mama Wanda's. Because I've seen Mama Wanda before, but it was really in this episode, I was like, oh, she has her own language. Oh, Kiki's image of Tisha. What's image? At first, I was like, does she mean intimidated? That might be what she means. Intimidated, but she doesn't know how to say it, or she doesn't know the word. Y'all not giving Mama Wanda her credit as being a beautiful woman. Not the way, and this is why it's important. Hold on. This is why it's important to have your makeup and your hair right. Because when you see Mama Wanda in her confessionals, it's a whole other person. You're like, who's that woman? Mama Wanda's a beautiful woman. Tisha has her hair and all that stuff right. So Tisha's beautiful. KeKe in her confessional, beautiful. I didn't really love the long piece, but another beautiful family. But that hair and makeup, the only one that's getting it right now is Tisha. But Tisha's been on reality TV for a while now. But Mama Wanda, you've been on for a while now too. The outfits this week, Mama Wanda. The flower earrings, the flower thing with the pearls around your neck. And then the whole all black. She loves a sequence. Mama Wanda loves a sequence. She has sequence on when she went to Tisha's house. She has sequence on in her confessional. She had a lot of sequence on in her confessional. And she has some sequence on when she went over to Kiki's house. But it was the best part of the episode for me. Honey, thank you so much for another super chat. Honey says, Melody said Mama Wanda's phonics ain't hooked. I agree that Mama Wanda J. Blige is beautiful. See? She is beautiful. Mama Wanda, you're a beautiful woman. Okay. Erica, thank you so much for the super chat. Erica says, KeKe is a spineless snake being played by the producers. Wow. 2, everyone has the same story, being chatty patties. 3, Martell was accused of an ATM scamming. When was this, Erica? Is that why he allegedly has a record? And why he can't get his business license? Sidebar, y'all. If y'all drop me tea, y'all need to cite your sources too. And if you can't cite your source, meaning that you can't tell me who the person is, well, let me know that too. Because we cite our sources here. Anyways. 4, Kiki and Wanda fire. 5, Stormy's face concerns me. Wait, this face?
Oh, you was getting smart.
That face? I know a lot of people do not like Kiki's. I'm still enjoying, not Kiki. Wait, did you say Kiki? Hold on. Stormy, yeah, you said Stormy's face. I know Danielle was going to chime in. Danielle said, me too. Y'all are terrible. Oh, Charmaine says, Martell ATM stealing is old news. It was in the paper. Oh. There's a lot of the reality TV news that I know, I hear, or I don't stay up on, especially when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville. I wasn't that interested until it really makes sense on why he didn't get his building license. Is that why he didn't get his building license? Okay. All right. We have quite a few people backstage, and you know we love to get to hear everyone's thoughts and opinions. Though, callers, it is Sunday afternoon. We will be live later today for Kandi and the Gang watch party, 9:15 p.m. Eastern on TikTok exclusively, the Kempire Daily on TikTok watch party. And then right after that, at 10:20 p.m. Eastern, we will be recapping Kandi and the Gang. We're winding down, y'all, right before the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta begins. Okay? So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. Erica says, not in the paper. Debbie says, yes, that face. She smells something bad. Some people have that type of face. Some people have that type of face. People say things about my facial expressions all the time. Now I take it as a compliment. Just saying. All right. Let's get to some of the callers. Let me put everyone's name up. That way everyone can see your names. There we go. All right. Callers. Elephant brain. Quick to the point, the most important details that you want to talk about. No profanity, no derogatory comments towards a group or sexuality. I got to give you a disclaimer just in case, just saying. All right. And again, the opinions of the callers do not represent myself, the Kempire LLC, or YouTube or Google. All right. Let me put this banner up. All right. Let's get to the callers. Tiana, I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment. What's going on, Tiana?
Hey, happy Sunday.
You too.
Okay. So I think, because I don't know if you saw the What's to Come.
Yes.
Okay. I think, okay, this might be crazy, but I think that Tisha is getting played by her mom. And let me just tell you why. Because Tisha's mom, Wanda, she's been the loudest about all of, oh, you got kids, you got a secret apartment, you got da da da. And I wouldn't be surprised if Wanda wanted KeKe to come on the show
Mm-hmm.
because she knew that KeKe would expose that information. Because if you watch the What's Gonna Come, when KeKe's getting ready to say, "Oh, you want to talk about it?" If you see the way that the family reacts to KeKe, kind of like, don't do this, da da da. It's like, okay, everybody knows about this dirt about him, and it's just stayed in the family.
But he's egging them on. He's like, go ahead, say it, say it, say it.
But see, he starts saying that kind of like when she's getting ready to talk, he gets louder. And
Yeah.
that for me was like you don't, like you didn't think she was probably really gonna say something. Because if my cousin's getting ready to, well, you want to know about this? If I really don't know what she's talking about, I'm not gonna say anything. But if the whole family knows about the dirt about Marsau,
Mm-hmm.
and Kiki's getting ready to spill it, you're gonna be like, "Girl, don't do it," because you saw the one right next to her was kind of like, "Don't say that, don't do that." Da, da, da. And so I think Wanda has always kind of ran Tisha's life, and so I think Wanda sees her getting a divorce from Marsau as like a benefit to her. You get you some money, he has these businesses, get you another little show. Because see, remember how Wanda always looks at Melody and what Melody's doing and how she's out and she's a businesswoman? I think she wants that for Tisha. But she knows that Tisha can't be that businesswoman when she's married to Marsau.
I had the thought watching Tisha talk with her mom about business. I was like, you know what? We don't give her enough credit for being smart in that realm of things.
Yeah. So I think that almost like Wanda and KeKe and someone in like a cahoots. I thought, yes.
All right, Tiana, we appreciate you calling in.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
You too. Bye. Wow. This is why I love when you guys call in, because then you give us a whole new perspective and you give us a perfect segue. Yes, that I think it's considered the mid-season trailer. I don't know how long the season's going to be, but it was juicy. That trailer for What's to Come, I was like, it's tourist season, so I'm real hungry. All right. Miss Janae, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Miss Janae?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
Perfect.
Like the last caller said, this trailer was one that made me want to, okay, now I can start watching it and liking it again. But I haven't liked the first few shows.
Mm-hmm.
But the only two things. What's Tiffany?
Mm-hmm.
She strikes it like there's something missing there. Something with Tiffany does not. I would almost want to say like she's an actress, like they just threw her in there. There's something just not real about her. Her whole vibe and character seems made up. She just doesn't seem real. Now it could be, of her being adopted and she just like is missing some sort of foundation. And everything seems like she's flying by the seat of her pants. It doesn't seem
Authentic?
Grounded and correct. She doesn't have any I don't believe her. Everything that comes out of her mouth to me just seems like and even when she's talking with her husband, it seems like they don't really even know each other. How many seasons have they been on? This is their second, correct?
Tiffany or
Tiffany and Louis.
Yeah, this is her second season.
And they're only going on 6 months. They're having a 6-month anniversary. I'm sorry. I don't get it. Their whole, they don't seem real, and it seems like he's being led by her.
Okay.
I don't, have you ever seen the show Ambitions? she just seems like she's playing a role, a character, and she doesn't seem real. And it seems like Louis is just along for the ride. I don't know who says, "Oh, we're going to get married today. Get a suit. We're going to do this today." I don't like them. That's pretty much it. Other than Tisha being a brat, and
I thought we were gonna lay off Tisha this week.
I wanted to, and actually, I meant to pay her a compliment. That when she was talking to her mother, she did come off okay. When she was speaking of business, business things, and giving her mother a pat on the back and telling her, oh, and when she spoke about Martell to Marsau, when she said that no, we don't want to get back in bed with him. I agreed with her, and I also think that Marsau knew that she was going to say no, which is why he said, we'll see if what Tisha says. I think he knew that she wasn't going to agree with it, so he can blame it on her. And I think Marsau knows what he has in Tisha, and he knows that he pretty much runs the show. And I think he knows his wife better than his wife knows him. So he can, lead her, making her think she's leading him.
Mind you, she says this week she knows how to lead him.
I know, but I think he knows that. I think he's got her number so well that he, you know how it's a saying where they tell your husband or your wife to do XYZ, but make them think that it was their idea. You tell
manipulation.
Them exactly.
All right, Miss Janae, we appreciate you calling in.
Have a good one.
You too. Wow, you guys are very introspective. I appreciate it on this Sunday. I appreciate it on this Sunday. If you guys are just joining us, don't forget to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. But also, don't forget to subscribe, because you're getting daily and consistent content, not just reality TV recaps. We're talking about everything in pop culture. So be sure to check out some of the videos that you already missed this week or over the weekend. All of that's available at the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We appreciate all of you watching on multiple platforms. All right. In my opinion, I know you've got an opinion, so I'm going to bring you up. What's going on in my opinion?
Hey, Kempire, how are you this Sunday?
Well, how are you?
I'm all right. I felt like this episode, they forgot last week to give us the mid-season trailer last week, so they just threw this episode together.
Oh.
Yes. But that trailer, baby, I told you. I said, oh, he done cheated. I told you. He done cheated. Everybody knows. The only thing, you remember Tisha kept saying, if I find out about it, just know I'm going to take you for everything. Okay, so yeah, she knew he cheated. She just didn't want it out there. But the thing about it is, even with all the NDAs, because, that girl went on live and told everybody that he was cheating and made them sign NDAs and everything. So
yeah,
even with all those NDAs out there and everything, it's going to come out. What you're doing in the dark, it's going to come out to light, especially if you get on a TV show like this. Everybody going to be up in your business. All they got to do is know where you stay at in your name. You're going to find people that know people. So,
even if it comes out, though, do you think it would be shocking to people, or will it just be sort of like, okay,
that's what I'm saying. It's not going to even be shocking because everybody already know it. And, if you stay in Alabama, like I said, Huntsville is not that big, okay? Believe it or not, Huntsville is not that big. It's nothing down there to do, but like I said, club and go drinking. So, yeah, it's not like it's one of the big cities like Birmingham. And even Birmingham, you really can't do nothing here neither. So, yeah,
for real, seen Huntsville. You make those people in Huntsville very upset.
No, I'm saying in Alabama, like if you do something, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna blast your information out there, because it's always somebody that want to blast somebody else's business, and Alabama is good for doing that. So, this the thing though, Kempire. Let me tell you what I was finna say though, baby. Miss Wanda, with her Ebony's GED talk.
Oh, not GED talk.
Boy, let me tell you, you can tell she came out the projects, because the way she talks, it's like, I don't know if you know about the South projects, but on the projects in the South, people sit on their porch and that's all they do is talk and spread gossip and rumors and stuff. So back in the day, it was a whole bunch of old ladies that used to sit up on their stoops, because you got a little stoop and everything. They sit up there with their chairs and stuff and drink, and they tell everybody business. That's the reason why didn't nobody
I want to point something out to you, in my opinion.
Okay.
It sounds like the South projects are very similar to the North project.
Well, see, I don't know how y'all is made up there, but in the South, it's just units, and they all sit right next to each other, and you're only separated with maybe a little flower bed or a little dirt knob or whatever. So you're real close to your neighbors. When you sit outside, you can really see maybe five or six apartments, that's next to you and stuff. So if you sit on your porch, you can pretty much talk to your neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it's made. I wish I had a picture just to show you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna text
community. Send me a picture.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm gonna text you one so you can see. But the projects that she lived in, they were messy down there her way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nobody wanted to go that way. Let me tell you, if I could tell you all the things that go down the way where Miss Wanda used to stay, baby, they miss it down that way. But that's how she was raised.
They're coming up and they're going to be on the show based off this mid-season trailer.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. When you get all these little country, man, I'm telling you, they gonna gonna be like on blast. They're gonna be like, dang, where they get all these country? Yeah,
I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. All right. In my opinion, I appreciate you calling in, but I have a line and I want to get to everybody. But thank you.
Okay.
Take care. All right. We're going to take some more callers, guys. If you just exactly, KeKe says, laughing out loud over here. All projects. I mean, when she said Elsie says, not just in the South. I mean, that sounds like all the projects that I've seen, but I'm sure it's just a little different, but I'm loving it. Mama Wanda's carrying Tisha's family. I feel like they're going to carry the rest of the season. All right, let me get to these other calls. Mo Reality, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Mo Reality?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
All right, now, Kempire, you done got me back on another Sunday. Okay. I'm just playing. I was going to be here anyway. I'm chilling. Okay. So to just kind of get right into it, Tiffany and Louis, they are hired actors. I work in film and theater. I wouldn't necessarily say their entire storyline is fake, but they are definitely very contrived. They're definitely very pre-produced, and it's just, you can just tell. Everybody sees it. It's not authentic. They're not very good actors.
Wait. I have a question. Because I literally, in the preview, you see Louis with the one teardrop that comes down. I said, I mean, this has got to be real, or he's got to be an actor. And then all of a sudden, all of you been saying today, they're hired actors.
Yes, to fill in for now. Okay. Even the interviews, when he was talking to her and he was like, oh, no, I mean, it stung a little, but I'm here to support you. I said, okay. Okay, I'm done. I really can't with them. Please give us more Stormy. Give me more KeKe. Give me more of them, because I can't deal with them. And Tiffany, yes, she comes off very, there's something with her. You know what I'm saying? Beyond acting. It's just a little strange. But anyway, that's not really what I wanted to talk about. Okay. I've always been here for KeKe. I've said it before. I didn't see what KeKe did that was so wrong because of what Tisha has already exposed about her marriage. Yeah. And for me, I said, Miss Wanda, if she's going to come for KeKe got the keys to the streets, and she is going to let us know what's happening. Okay. And we saw that with the trailer. So I'm definitely here for that. I don't know. I was very much confusion when Miss Wanda kept saying image of. I'm like, what is she trying to say? Jesus.
She came up with her own word for intimidation. Okay.
And that's what I thought too. That maybe she's trying to say intimidation, but it still didn't fit. I didn't know what she was trying to say. But yes, I agree. That definitely was The best scene, I believe what KeKe is saying as far as like Miss Wanda pitting them against each other, because from my understanding and what I've heard, KeKe's father is pretty well off with his businesses and stuff. I forgot what the business is. So, and we've seen Miss Wanda do that with the comparison of Tisha to Mel and her kids and all of that. So it very much comes off like there's a lot of overcompensation going on for their insecurities, both, you know, Tisha and her mom from coming from the other side of the tracks, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I definitely believe that. I think that there was a point where I thought, they're very smart. Tisha and Marsau, they're very, very smart, and they've been keeping their lives hidden. So anything they do, I would be suspect of, you know, is this for TV? What is really happening? Until the trailer for what's to come. And they brought up the picture of him in that hotel room. I saw the picture. I said, it looked like the back of his head, but I wasn't for sure. But they brought it up.
Like the back of my head.
Right, exactly. That could be anybody's head.
No, mine is smoother than his. How dare you? How dare you?
Wait a minute. And I don't know if you've seen it. There was a live that he did where he admitted to cheating and said, Tisha, see, that he was very, very drunk. I don't know. This live just disappeared. Okay. She was very, very, he was very, it was like either beginning of this year or end of last year.
Oh, I missed that.
He was very, very drunk and he was talking crazy and he was like, he admitted it and he was like, Tisha just get even. She just cheats back. And because that live disappeared, I just thought, oh, well, and no one was talking about it except for one YouTuber who had posted it. And I said, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe that wasn't
someone link me to that, please. Texting community, TextKempire.com.
I sure will. I was like, I'm going to go and try my hardest to find that because he says that. So I'm like, okay, see, we know that they've had some hidden stuff going on within their marriage, and for it to come out, KeKe is going to be the one to really stir things up. Her and Miss Wanda being in cahoots. Miss Wanda too hood. Even if you were to put her in a situation where you're like, okay, talk about this and go, she's going to veer off. You're going to say something, it's going to trigger her. She's going to go off. So I believe that this is definitely genuine. And then lastly, I think that, you know, Libras and Tauruses, for me and my experience with them, they stay in relationships. Or they're more inclined to stay in relationships well past the expiration date.
Libra, who's a Taurus?
Tisha's a Libra.
And Marsau's a Taurus?
No, he's a Libra too.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, like, these are like some signs that tend. I mean, you're a Taurus, so you know.
It hasn't been a good week for Tauruses, so I thought you really setting me up. I was like, don't tell me Marsau's a Taurus.
No, they're both Libras, and they tend to stay in relationships way past the expiration date once they're in them. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So there very much could be cheating and whatnot going on, but you know. We here now, we got all these kids, you know what I'm saying? I don't know their lives.
You sound like you do, Mo Reality.
Listen, I am only an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Don't make me go down there to Huntsville, okay, and do my own little investigation.
Special reporter for Kempire
I'm
Daily.
just saying, you ain't even gotta pay me. I go down there, it's nothing. You know, I'm in Nashville.
I mean, I wasn't going to pay you, but...
Oh, that wasn't an option. Okay.
We're our best. Mo Reality, thank you so much for calling again. I want to get to the other calls. Thank you. You made me laugh. You're our best. Goodbye.
Have a good one.
You too. Oh, hold on, Shady Gal. Let me get to these super chats real quick. Kana, thank you so much for the... Kana, I saw you in the comment section. Kana says, Melody knew what she was doing. First of all, thank you for the super chat. Melody knew what she was doing by making sure Carlos added KeKe to the show. She's like, Tisha is not going to blame me for the rumors. I was not ready for the mid-season preview. Me either. Thank you so much, Kana, for the super chat. Sebastian, I highlighted. Sebastian says, I remember the live. Y'all need to get that live to me because I need to see that. Queen, thank you so much for the super chat. Queen says, no, Marsau was joking when he said that. Oh, and was playing off of Tisha's words. He never admitted to cheating. This is why I got to see things for myself so I can kind of, you know, see what's happening there. KeKe says yes, caller. I heard it too. I'm gonna start taking notes for Kempire. I appreciate you guys because I can't be everywhere. Look, I try to be, but I can't be everywhere. All right, we have 3 callers I want to get to. If you're just joining us, this is our weekly recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But if you're a part of the replay crew, I want to know how you'd rate this episode, what you thought of the episode, what you think of what all the callers are saying, because they're being extra messy today. And I love it on a Sunday. How dare you on a Sunday? Okay, I do want... wait. I do want to see, because we have almost 700 people. If you haven't voted in our Kempire Daily live chat poll, I asked how you would rate this week's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville based off of almost 700 votes. You guys are rating it between 7 and 10 with 69% of the vote. Carlos, you're doing a damn thing with Love and Marriage Huntsville this season. Let's see what DC brings. But I keep predicting, I feel as if the new iterations of Love and Marriage are going to start to outshine Huntsville, very much like how Real Housewives, other cities have outshined the OC, but the OC is maintained up until this season. All right. Let me get into these other callers. The Shady Gal, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Shady Gal?
Kempire. Woo! This was an interesting trailer. Too bad we ain't gonna get no Martell and Melody scenes anymore because he can't maintain and he can't be a normal person. But I noticed something that had been reported on like last year on YouTube by the original Straight No Chaser when it said that Martell bought Ariana a house or rented her a house. And I've been wondering this whole season, why hasn't Martell shot any scenes at his home that he had previously? And then this episode, we see Destiny walking up to this new house that looks awfully like a lot like the one that allegedly Martell bought Ariana. Is that the reason Melody ain't let you see them kids? Because she don't want her kids around her enemy, Martell? That house look real familiar. I can't say that I blame her, considering I wouldn't want somebody who sits up here every chance she gets to get on social media disparaging me, coming for me, to be around my kids, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't trust Ariel not to mistreat them kids. I'm just saying, people are petty, and if they can't get at you, they get at your kids. And we done see Martell, anytime he has some kids, he either dropping them off with his mama or he dropping them off with somebody. But he out there trying to, work and stuff, because he can't get a builder's license, according to Lipstick Alley. They don't let them crims get them types of licenses on their own. So you
Not
gotta...
crims.
I'm just saying, he was up there going to the pokey, allegedly stealing. So it's just like, ooh, no wonder you over here struggling to get your life together. You got that record that's following you. You may be thinking you scrubbing the internet, but baby, the internet is forever. We can find
I
this
need
stuff.
Carlos to ask about this at the reunion. Because if it's not true, I need him to clear it up.
Right. Because it's like the same thing with the whole Marsau thing. I'm like, is Marsau making everybody in the family sign an NDA? Because these things have been rumored for a long time. Huntsville ain't nothing but 2 meters long. Everybody know everybody. It's only a couple places where you can drink, and pretty much all you can do is shop, drink, and screw. You mean to tell me that nobody knows? Or is this man just better at hiding his hoes?
Oh, that rhymes.
I'm just saying. Martell is lazy. Martell is one of them boys who likes to do what everybody else is doing. If everybody else is going to the prom in a certain outfit, he gonna copy that. Marsau's the one who sets the trend, even though he's the younger one. And Marsau ain't stupid. He sits there and talks and reels and talks and rhymes, and he's not gonna give you answer because he knows it's good TV.
Okay.
But you mean to tell me they weren't all hanging out doing the same thing? They'll turn that ATL thing into a storyline for the show. Marsau ain't stupid. And neither is Tisha. That's why Tisha keep having Wanda defend her at every chance. She don't want to do it herself. She knows she can't get him herself. Because trust and believe, I'm ready to see the scene between Mel and Tisha. Because I want to see if she can give what her mama give. Because it gives to me that anytime Tisha been in trouble, she done ran to mommy, and mommy has been handling the business for her. But she can't handle it against the real one. I'm just saying, I just need the real one, I need her mama to get on Hooked on Phones because I can't be sitting up here trying to translate her. Baby, I'm from the South. I didn't grow up the richest, but baby, even I'm like, girl, what do you imitate? Image?
She said
Folks, like, what's
image.
girl?
All right,
They
Shady
can,
Gal, we
child.
appreciate you calling in. Have a
You
great
have a
rest of your
good
Sunday.
Sunday.
You too. Wait, I got a couple of comments that I want to highlight, but I do want to say thank you to Raz for the super chat. Raz says, I agree, and I think Tiff and Lou are fake actors because something in the milk ain't clean. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Okay, Antonia points out in the South, they are not high-rise buildings like here in New York. Okay, but also here in New York, they have some of those projects that aren't high-rises too. So I've seen those too, just saying. Okay. LC points out too, the license isn't blocked by his past. Remember, he took it 6 times. He just can't pass it. And that's what I was thinking, because if we can get serious for a moment, I would hate the fact that a state would block you from taking a test that would advance your career after you've come out of jail or been, you're arrested for something. I would hate, it's not unheard of. We know in certain states you can't vote if you've been arrested before. Or been to jail before. So I would hope that's not the truth or not the case in Huntsville or Alabama, because I would want him to still be able to have an opportunity, or anyone else besides Martell, anyone else to have an opportunity to better themselves. You know what I mean? But you never know with some of these states. But thank you, LC. And Morality says, it's not the same house, 2 different kitchens, and the home layout isn't the same. All right. I love how you got to pay attention, because I was not paying attention. All right. Data says that caller was everything. I want to drink with her. You're a mess. All right. Adrian's backstage. I'm going to bring you up for a quick comment, Adrian, just because I got to go. Adrian, what's going on?
Hey, love, how you doing? Sorry, I
How
would have
are
called
you?
I'm good. I would have called her earlier, but I'm at my open house. I had clients here. So that usually I be trying to call in earlier, but
Busy.
so I know, right? So let me just try to do the abbreviated version of what I was gonna say. So in terms of the male versus Destiny and Kimmi thing, regarding Martell, I felt Kimmy's annoyance with Mel in that scene when they were eating, because it was like, girl, the reason I'm asking you is because you asked me to not have y'all in the same space at the same. That's why I'm bringing this to you. So for Mel to be like, oh, so now you see, it's like this woman is in a really tough spot because her husband is still friends with this man. And I've been in that situation before, when you have friends who divorce, like who gets custody of the friends, right? And so, but the difference is in our situation, my husband's friend, him and his wife got divorced. I was cool with her, and I'm still cool with her to this day because we just didn't involve ourselves in what their issues were. But and Tiffany, yeah, I agree. I don't know if they're actors, but something about that feels awkward. Her sexy felt forced and cringy. And it just felt, Louis, it just made me feel uncomfortable watching it. I couldn't imagine them having sex. That just looked just weird. Ugh. And then, so yeah, it's like you can feel the cracks in something. I don't know if it's fake or what it is, but it's something like Miss Jane. What I felt like Miss Janae said when she was playing a role, when she said, that's not what the Whitlows do. It just felt very forced. KeKe versus Wanda. Okay, let's get to it.
Oh.
So Wanda is stuck. You know how some people are like stuck in the 70s? Wanda's stuck right in the mid 90s. She's stuck right between like 94 to 96 with her hair, the finger waves, the ponytail with the soup she's going to give later in the season. She just sounds and looks like a walking embodiment of that auntie that drank brown liquor. So the real issue is between Wanda and her brother. And unfortunately, this has trickled down to KeKe and Tisha. And I wonder if what it sounds like to me, and I appreciate KeKe getting right to it and telling us what the real backstory is with their family, because now we have the pieces that we see what what's driving a lot of this. And I think it may have also been that maybe KeKe's father, the brother, got his entrepreneur thing going and got up out the hood, and Wanda has always resented him for that, and maybe he left the family behind. You know what I'm saying? I get that maybe
It's
that's what
deeper
it is,
to it.
because it's a lot. There's a lot of classism involved when you see that one family member that makes it is supposed to come back and get everybody else, and maybe he didn't do that. So they grew up having Wanda and Tisha and them didn't. So now Tisha up. So Wanda, I feel like she lives vicariously through Tisha a lot. So this whole thing about her talking about how Tisha is or KeKe is jealous, I can see what's really going on here now. She's throwing this in her brother's face. Well, look at my daughter came. She didn't come from nothing, but look at her. Look what she got now. She got more than your daughter. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
And
definitely think
so
it's a family thing going on now.
it definitely is a family thing. And it's unfortunate because now they're not as close as they could be, where they could, and they talk like, so they all sound alike. You know, when families got to look alike, they all
They-
sound alike. Their
I want to
mannerisms
see
are
the
the
brother.
same. I know that they all look the same stuff, but this trailer looks fire. I do want to see Mel and Tisha finally go at and have that sit down about, you know, the stuff that Marcel was doing, and how I think Tisha unfairly put a lot of this at Mel's feet. I really do believe that. And I want to see how Martell wiggles out of, you know, the newest allegation, you know, something else has been dropped. I want to see that, how he goes off and look like it's about to, his reaction and stuff and his behavior is what makes people think that way. And for Tisha to be as smart as she is and claim, you know, what she said to Wanda in the trailer, I'm not naive, I'm not naive. Yeah, people are saying that because that's what you give. And you look like you are walking around in pain, trying to hold on to a piece of this man so you can keep up this image. And so to not have egg on your face, and I hate to see it happen to her, but that's what we're seeing, boo. But anyway, but I'll let you go, babe.
Thank you, Adrian. Have a great rest of your day.
All right, you too, love. Bye-bye.
I love when you guys call in. You guys give me so much. Thank God for the callers. Thank God for the watchers as well, guys. We appreciate our subscribers and the people that aren't subscribed, but watch and participate in the comment section. Replay. I can't even speak. It's Mama Wanda in my mouth. Mama Wanda's getting me. She's getting me. Shout out to our replay crew. I want to know your thoughts on this episode, on the thoughts on what the callers have been saying as well. We're going to take one last caller. But before we do that, if you haven't liked the video already, be sure to like the video and check out a new episode of my podcast, Kempire Radio, available right now. And now we are posting visual versions of the podcast on the Kempire Radio YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, the road to 10,000 subscribers. That's what we're trying to get to. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers on the Kempire Radio YouTube channel. So at least a couple of y'all from the 115,000, head on over there. Because on the podcast, we're talking personal things. We're talking about hot topics. I'm sharing all kinds of different stuff there. So be sure to subscribe. And we're going to close this out with only Danielle. She done changed her name to something more herself.
This is the same name from the other day.
No, it's not, because you called in the other day. You were like Team Mean Girls.
Oh, yeah, that was for Jersey. That's different. That was different.
Oh.
Okay, so you know I done fell in a rabbit hole. So let me just put it out there. These are my opinions, and everything is allegedly. This is no reflection on Kempire, YouTube, Google, anyone else.
Not the disclaimer.
Yes, I'm giving my own disclaimer.
Okay.
We're gonna start. First of all, can we just go back real quick to Mel's goddamn Eddie Murphy Raw outfit she had on when she walked into the taco place? Can we just start there? To your point, why did everyone have an all black? Like they were going to like some New Jack City meeting or something.
Right?
Yeah.
Not off of Taco Tuesday.
Off of Taco Tuesday. They had a New Jack City meeting up in Taco Tuesday. That's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of New Jack City. Yes. And my brother's keeper. That's what they were giving me.
Okay.
So Martell, let's start with Martell. I'm with you. I just think he can't pass that test. I don't want to believe that a state would deny him of being able to have access to something else because of previous whatever. There's so many people.
This is America.
This is America, but there are so many people, and I'm going to say people, where in my world, I know more guys that come home, and I don't think Martell actually went to prison, but we know guys that come home from prison and they start these businesses, and to do these businesses, they have to sit and get these licenses, they have to take tests. So I think Martell just needs to sit down, shut up. I am glad to see he is in his own house now, because I was worried about that, because someone called it early how he's always taking the kids to his mother's house. So that was concerned. I was thinking he might have been living with his mama. Not that that's a bad thing, because he went through a divorce, so it could have been. Yeah. It could have been that. Speaking of divorce and houses, again, disclaimer, this is not Kempire, not Google, not YouTube, none of this. But I fell in a rabbit hole and found out some more about Destiny's living arrangements.
Okay.
In her meeting with Maurice, she said that she needed help paying for her bills and everything. Yada. Since her divorce, she had been doing bad, blah, 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 blah. Well, since the divorce, and this is all alleged because I don't know the rabbit hole I fell in, but allegedly, Chicken Man gave her the house because she said she didn't want to remove her child from the house he grew up in. When your child is only 2 years old, he's not going to know where he was at that time anyway. So why can't you? And I'm going to send the address to the text community, because I pulled it up on Remax, Oh, I done pulled it up. I done put Red House, whatever that app is with the houses. I done pulled up the house, beautiful house, 5 bedrooms, yada yada yada. But now she can't afford it. So the word on the street is allegedly that she has to be out by the end of this month. Because she couldn't afford
Because of what?
Because she couldn't afford to maintain to keep it, pay the mortgage and stuff. Because Chicken Man is the breadwinner. Speaking of Chicken Man works for, I forgot off the top of my head, I want to say Northland Grumman, big government contracting company.
Boeing?
It might be Boeing. It's one of those larger government contracting companies.
Okay.
He works there, but he also obviously has the chicken business as well.
Oh.
I confirmed everything on everyone's LinkedIn page. I went, and this is what I regret. I did not take a screenshot of Destiny's LinkedIn page the other day when I first went there last Sunday after we got off this live. I went to everyone's LinkedIn page.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny used to do something with like selling timeshare, basically. She was a timeshare person. She's now removed all of that from her LinkedIn. It's only solely just the Madani business. But everyone else's pages, well, no. Chicken Man page is updated. Lewis's page is updated. Tiffany's page is updated. Mel has 2 page updated saying she's a reality star here on this show. Marsau, no update. Martell, no update. Maurice, no update. They're the only ones who have not updated their pages. However, word on the street is this Atlanta trip is something that these guys do regular. Word on the street is also that Martell and Maurice are always going to University of Alabama to hunt for new women, like kind of like, I'm not gonna say R. Kelly, but they're just like younger girls because I think they think they're naive, and that's how Martell found Coleslaw. Now Coleslaw said they met at a cookout. Either way, they have a thing for younger women. They explain their situation of marriage, and it is what it is. We're here to get down with the get down, and you understand that at the end of the day, I got to go home to my kids. Well, ladies are putting it out in the streets. The picture of Marcel in that hotel, I found on, I'm going to cite my source.
Always.
Straight with No Chaser. Now, whoever is behind, I think, I'm assuming it's a female. She did a side by side because last season when they went to Vegas and they had that Airbnb, remember the scene when they were in the pool and the producers asked Marceau to come and help break up the fight? Yes. Okay. She took that screenshot of Martell's back because the hotel picture is Marcel's back. And she does a screen side-by-side comparison of the man allegedly in this hotel room and Marceau's back running into that house to break up that fight.
I see the back of his, well, I saw the picture, but I also remember him running it because you had a funny way that he was walking into the room.
Yes.
Not a side-by-side. You know what I love of my fellow content creators.
She took it down to his ears and noted that the ears are the same.
So it's not me. It's not me in that woman's bed.
No, so no, it's definitely not you in her bed, honey. No, it's not you.
How you doing?
Tiffany, and y'all know I've been trying to fight for Tiffany since last season, but I have to agree with y'all. After watching that scene last night, I was so over it, and I'm feeling the whole acting thing. Although, again, their LinkedIn pages do say different, so I don't think that they're actors. They're LinkedIn, but we don't know what Tiffany does because even on her LinkedIn page, she doesn't really quite say what she does. And Louis, his picture looks like a headshot from off of somebody's, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's everything. I'm sure I forgot something because it's some other juicy stuff outside of Marceau, which is, I think everything's going to hit the fan. He's going to admit, Jesus Christ, I'm done. Yeah, it's a lot.
Well, we appreciate you with all the tea, and I'm glad that you cited your source.
Yes, I fell in the rabbit hole of Straight with No Chaser, and the side by side is on her. I think it was on YouTube.
Okay,
it's there. I believe it, and she even has a video of the text messages between Marceau and another lady on Instagram. And again, she did her due diligence, and she took these pictures because these screenshots are of DMs.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the profile of Marceau. She went to Marceau's page and it's the exact same numbers, same picture. So like all that to say, if you created a fake page, you can't just all of a sudden go get followers. You know what I'm saying? So the followers are the same. The posted pictures are the same. The numbers are the same. So it's pretty sure that it's Martell because she does a side-by-side. I love her side-by-side comparisons because it helps us really believe what is going on and what's going down. And
Martell or Marceau?
Marsau.
Okay.
Marsau. But the thing is, Marsau, Martell, Maurice have always had a thing for younger women. And allegedly, and they go out and they get these young girls, and it is what it is. And I want to see what's going to happen.
And I want to specifically say, when you say young girls, you mean younger, but over the age of 18.
Over the age of 18, absolutely. I'm assuming even over the age of 21 because they went out for drinks.
Oh, see, okay.
So yeah, they go out for drinks. So we're even going to say over the age of 21 as well. But
damn.
But I've always said Marsau knew what he was doing when he went and married Tisha, because he knew, man, Tisha might be book smart, but let's admit, he don't have street savvy. So we can give her the book smart. 1,000%. She's book smart. But common sense, my mother always says sense ain't common. So we just gonna rock with that one. And you guys have a happy Sunday. I will see you guys tomorrow.
Everybody ready for church.
I'm going, let's go walk. And I'm about to head up FedEx Field and go walk around FedEx Field 100 times.
I'll tell people where you're going to be. I don't need them jumping up on you. You're like, I wish they would. All right, goodbye.
Southeast all day. Come on, try me.
Oh, goodbye. Y'all are a mess. First of all, shout out to all the callers. We appreciate you guys calling in. I know it's not an easy thing. I know some people think, oh, it's easy to call in. Not when you have almost 1,200 people watching. Look at us. Look at us. Let me get to some of these comments. Thank you so much. Toya, thank you so much for the super chat. Toya says, why are we gloating in Destiny's loss? No one has experienced a loss. Good point. You know, here, we don't gloat in people's misery. We don't. But I think what people are talking about and pointing out with Destiny is that you are saying one thing on the show and making it appear one way on the show. And this is the actual truth, allegedly. And I don't think she's giving us 100% of who she is. And I think that's what it is. I don't think people are really gloating in her loss, but we're like, it's not making sense. Make the chicken make sense. Charmaine says, yes, another blogger reported. Can you guys, I just want to, when you report, I like to cite who it is, especially if it's a blogger. I like to cite them. So next time when you guys, it's okay. We here cite our sources. So it's okay to mention another blogger's name. But Charmaine says, yes, another blogger reported along with the address. Destiny sold vacation packages at Wyndham, and it was alleged that Destiny had an affair with 2 different people. Allegedly. Wow. Oh, Charmaine got more. Charmaine says, I'm telling y'all, that young lady that was in the last scene of the argument with Marsau was the same young lady that was with Ariane's PJ party. Ariane alluded that her friend is Marsau's mistress of 3 years. Could it be that it's family? Please tell me it's not family. That would be a mess. Mo Reality says, now I didn't believe those DMs. It could have been him, but I felt like he was trolling that girl in the DM, or it was Tisha responding. He's too smart to fall for a stranger in his DMs. I mean, I believe he might be too smart for that, but we've seen some other men not be that smart. Who knows? I'm not that invested when it comes to love and marriage and everything that happens all offline until we're able to solidify some of this information. But look, I'm here for the tea. Data says not a family of hussies. And KeKe says, we are asking why Destiny is lying. Which is okay. Everyone has a right to their opinion here on the channel. If you're new to the channel, and you might be, we love everyone's opinions. We may not agree, but we don't moderate adults. We welcome constructive criticism. We welcome people that have a difference of opinion. So if you don't agree with myself, the callers, or what people are saying in the live chat, feel free. Just be respectful to one another. I'm excited for what's to come. That mid-season trailer looks so juicy. I didn't expect that. And it seems as if Tisha is going to be carrying the rest of this season. It's not all about Martell and Melody, which we're happy for. We said this last season. We are tired of the Melody versus Martell drama. We have sprinkles of that this season because in reality, they're still trying to co-parent or not try co-parenting. But everything else is unfolding. And look, Destin, if you plan to stay on the show, people are in your business right now. It's not me. People send me the stuff. I'm too busy. I'm covering everything else. But people keep sending us information. People are still digging. So, girl, if you're going to do reality TV, you better own your truth. You better own your truth. Even if Carlos King is going to protect you and not show it on there, they're going to start giving it to us. You saw all these people calling in. Lord, Anyways, guys, I appreciate everyone calling in. Shout out to our members of the channel. This was a members only live chat, and I almost forgot this month. We try to do this at least once a month here on the channel. There are all kinds of surprise perks that are coming to the membership. You never know what we're going to give the members. I am going to add another really cool perk of just us. No one can see what we're talking about. It's just the members talking. So if you'd like to become a member of the channel, head on over to TheKempire.com. Thank you to everyone that sent in the super chat. Thank you to everyone that sends in the cash apps. Thank you to everyone that buys their coldest water bottle. You help to keep the lights on here at the channel and keeping us doing what we are doing here at the channel. We appreciate you. Don't forget to follow up our backup channel, but the podcast channel, Kempire Radio, where you can see past interviews with people like Oprah Winfrey, Brandy, Music Soul Child, and many others, but also a visual version of our podcast, Kempire Radio. Subscribe there, subscribe to the podcast, because even in the podcast, there's certain things that I don't include in the actual visual version. So be sure to check that out if you haven't already, Kempire Radio, and follow me on socials. Thank you all for being here. Happy Sunday. I will see you guys tonight for our Candy and the Gang watch party at 9:15 p.m. Eastern on the Kempire Daily TikTok. And we will be going live right after that to recap Candy and the Gang. It's about to be over the season. And then the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta will be beginning May 1st. And don't forget, tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, not 12:30, tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, we will be talking about Karen Huger's the final part of her spinoff tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern for the lunch crew. I will see you guys then. Thank you all for being here. Let's get out of here. Let's play some music. Don't forget to like the video, guys. Thank you all for being here.